back with my Amiibo Collection, episode 2. We ended up with Link's Awakening, and it was the Link Amiibo. I'm going to go ahead and continue going through this list, because there's a lot of them. I'm not sure how many parts are going to be this video, but I'm going to try to leave it as 26 minutes videos, and that's it. So, my next character, what did I say there? Character. This guy used to give me nightmares when I was a kid. I don't know why, but I just didn't like him, but I beat him all the time. Is a villain to the game Zelda, Gandalf. I think it's the only one that came out, and it's one of the best amiibos I have. The detail on this is amazing, and I love it. Just looking at his face, he symbolized a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so awesome. So awesome. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and do a different franchise. We did talk about his villain. To us, he's a hero. But this one is a villain to that hero. And that is Dark Pit from Kid Icarus. This one also, if I'm not mistaken, was an exclusive to Best Buy. And again, me running to Best Buy like crazy, trying to find it, and I found it. And then a couple weeks, months, everything later, he was still there. I'm like, that's so stupid. How they soup up stuff. I'm just glad I got it. And it's in great condition, and I just love it. Next up is Ripley from the Metroid series. This one I recently got it because I didn't get it when it came out because I lost my chance. I guess it sold out everywhere, but they released it again when the new Metroid game came out, and I was happy I picked it up because you want to talk about details here too. This is awesome, man. Ripley is the awesome. Next character up is going to be, I mean, I don't even know why this character came out in Amiibo, but I'm so glad it did, because this symbolized my childhood. Every time I try to dodge or shoot or like kick it with my tail or shoot it with the fire, it's just like, wow. Just seeing it as an Amiibo is awesome, and that is Piranha Plant. And yeah, that's old school Mario stuff. We're gonna keep it old school, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very glad Nintendo decided to do that, and very glad that I had the opportunity to buy it. It's actually a real big Amiibo too, by the way. Okay, we'll go ahead and continue. So in the first video, if you saw episode 1, you noticed that I told you about Bowser Jr., how I bought Bowser Jr. in Toys R Us. The guy was telling me it was exclusive, only Toys R Us. Nobody's gonna sell it ever again. And I bought it. You know, it's not because of that. I bought it because I like Bowser Jr. However, the game Bowser Fury came out recently, and they went ahead and I guess redid it. And I went ahead and checked it because I saw something different. I thought I did. And there was nothing different. The same one I bought in Toys R Us was the same one in everywhere else, Target, Best Buy. However, the Bowser that I bought way back in the days was this one, right? And I'm like, okay, so Bowser Jr. was the same. The Bowser that came out for Bowser Fury is the same. So I took this to Best Buy with me, right? Just to compare it with the Bowser Fury one. And when I did, it was totally different. They look the same, but they're not the same. You really know what I mean. They got different poses. One is like glinched down a little bit more. And the cover in the back is different. And that's the reason I bought this Bowser Fury when the new Bowser Fury game came out. And I was glad I was able to do that because I remember when I saw the Bowser Jr. and I knew it was the same. I looked at this and I was like, oh, it's the same one. Because I just finished coming home and then it looked like it's the same pose and everything. But I was not looking at the background. I was not looking at anything. And the pose is totally different. One pose, he's like posing up and the other one is posing in the middle. And then the other hand is like this and the other hand is like this. So it's completely different. Same character, different pose. You got my money. Now, King K. Rool is one of the main villain for Donkey Kong Country. A lot of people told me, where's King K. Rool come from? And I explained what game it was. But yeah, King K. Rool, when I saw him coming out, I was like, oh, that's awesome. They brought him out. I was thinking they were going to bring out I forgot his name, but he's right here. The last character, the last boss for Super Mario 2. Reminds me of King K. Rool a lot, but he's just a little bit different. He's not like a lizard type. He looks more like a fish, I think. If you guys, old schoolers, know who I'm talking about, feel free to comment below and tell me the name of that character, even though I'm going to reveal it right now. Next character I'm going to reveal is from the Metroid series also, and it's Dark Simons. I remember how this all of a sudden became exclusive to Best Buy, and I bought it when it came out first, so I didn't rebuy it when the new Metroid game came out. So I'm real glad that I picked this one up. One of my favorite villain characters. Very hard too. I remember when I played it, I was like, oh man, this is too hard. Not a big, what is this series called? Oh man, I forgot now. But when you see the character, you know what series I'm talking about. I'm not a big fan of that series, even though they're real good games. I don't know the characters very much. I just buy the amiibos when I see them. I'm like, oh, I want that character. And I think it's called Bailiff. I might be wrong on that word, Bailiff. And you automatically know what game series I'm talking about. I'm sorry I don't have that information here. I like to be as accurate as possible, but it was not there. Next up is gonna be from that same series, and the funny thing is that this character looks just like Bailiff. That is Chrome. I don't know, maybe it's a pose. I thought I bought two of the same, but I was completely wrong. I'm glad, because there was two different characters. But if you really look at it, they look the same to me from a distance. If you don't have them together side by side, they just look very similar. Even the profile in the back kind of look the same. Next up is a part of the Pokemon series. I'm not a big Pokemon fan. When Pokemon came out, I was 20 years old, and I hated the whole Pokemon phase. I had a nephew that was Pokemon this, Pokemon that, and I'm like, yo, just get out of my face. And look at me buying Pokemon amiibos. However, this one looked kind of cool. It's one of the last amiibos I bought in Best Buy before all the amiibos disappeared from Best Buy. And that is Incinerator. And that is like pre-pandemic, because when pandemic was not around, there was amiibo everywhere. But now it's very hard to find amiibos. I don't know why. I'm not sure if Nintendo is just discontinuing it and just sending out just a small portion. Because most of the amiibos I've been picking up has been online. Somebody selling it online. Not in the stores. Sad. So I go into the stores and pick them up. The next up is another Pokemon, and that is Ivysaur. Ivysaur. Is that right? Ivysaur, yeah. Oh, cool character. This is not, I was going to say this is not a Pokemon, but I'm going to continue with the Pokemon family. This one, I just happened to go to a retro game store, and it's called Game Exchange. And I was able to pick it up. I was very happy to pick it up because I know this Pokemon. My nephew used to talk about him all the time. And there's Charizard. However, you see that little ticket in the front? I'm dying to take it out, but without messing up the plastic. I picked this up for $30 in the store. That was like maybe last year. they usually keep it low on the prices. This online, I think, is like $100. I might be wrong on that, but it might be like $100. Keeping it up also in the Pokemon collection. This was also from that game store, and it's a Green Ninja. I just like anything aspect of Ninja since a kid, so I was like, that's a definite buy. And I bought it for, yes, $14.99. That is like, you know, regular price in the stores, which is awesome. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a 30-year anniversary for Super Mario. It was also in that store. Very lucky to pick it up. It's like the 8-bit figure back in the days. There's a Zelda one like that too. I never picked up. I was not feeling them, but you know, I said let me pick it up. I never found the Zelda one, Link. I mean, now this character is very surprising that made it to the game. I was like, wow, this character just came out recently, but hey, people like it. I picked it up. I don't got the gold version of it, but I got the blue version of it. That's Shovel Knight. Very cool Amiibo. I like it a lot. Best Buy had an exclusive of 3-character pack. I forgot. I think they're the villains of Shovel Knight. I never played Shovel Knight. I have it, but I never played the game. So I don't know anything about the story. I just know Shovel Knight made it to Smash. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Keeping it with the Pokemon theme. Pichu. Now this is one of the ones I bought a double of the Amiibo. Like I said before, I don't pick 2 Amiibos because I don't buy Amiibos to collect and flip them or sell them for more money. No, I buy them because of my personal collection. I like them and I like looking at them and enjoying them and showing it, you know, to friends. Hey, look, have you got this one? Or, you know, talk about it. But this one I bought because my daughter loved it, so I gave it to her. So I bought one for me and bought one for my 7-year-old daughter. Well, 8-year-old now. She loved it. So this is another Pokemon, and that's Squirtle. I also bought this one also for herself. She liked this one a lot. If you get a theme here, she doesn't like Pokemon, but she just likes cute stuff, if you don't know what I mean. And of course, the main one, Pikachu. This one, I mean, like I said, I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I was not planning on buying the Pokemon series. But the thing is, if I ever wanted to buy this in the future, let's say I changed my mind, I knew this was going to go ahead and skyrocket, especially this one was going to go ahead and skyrocket. I'm not sure how much it is now, but when I bought this, it was like launch it. I just finished launching. So I was just happy I picked it up because I can't find it now anywhere. Anyways, next one is Fox from Star Fox, the captain of them all. Like I said before, Fox had a character called Falcon, and then I said that there's another Falcon out there called Falcon too, but it's actually Captain Falcon they put. So it's from F-Zero. I just thought his name was Falcon. I forgot about the whole Captain part. We're going back to the classics. Donkey Kong. Now this is just a Super Mario collection. This is not even the Smash Brother collection. I didn't know there was a difference, but then I found out, and I was like, great, I gotta go get back that out of Donkey Kong. Never did. Can't find them. I could find them. I just don't want to buy them. Yeah, I could hear you guys. Oh, you're not a true collector. Yes, I am. It's just I'm not buying a Donkey Kong for a ridiculous price out there, like $300, $200. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I got better things to spend my money. Someday when they go on price, I'll go pick it up. Next one is from the Metroid series, and that's Zero Suit Simon's. Maybe you put a particular code. I'm not even going to say the code here. In Metroid 1, you'll be able to run around the map like this. Another thing is, if you don't know, which you should if you're a Metroid fan. This is the person running around the Metroid suit, inside the Metroid suit. Just letting you know, it's not a guy. That kills me all the time. Another one is Wii Fit Trainer. Yeah, Wii Fit Trainer is a good character. My daughter loves it. I'll never be able to find her again. I bought that one in Toys R Us. The thing in my head is like, I'm not gonna find that character again in the future. So let me buy it right now, even though I'm not a big fan of it. Another character, I really did not want to buy this one. I'm not a fan of Animal Crossing, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of slack of that. It's just not my type of game. But something was like, just buy it, because if you don't buy it, you're gonna regret it. Your goal is to collect all of them, and this is gonna go up the roof with the price. So I bought it, and I bought one for my daughter too, and that's Isabel from Animal Crossing. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of Animal Crossing. I really am not. No disrespect to Animal Crossing. I bet you it's a good game. Maybe I put 2 or 3 hours, I probably would like it. But I just don't want to put 2 or 3 hours. I don't want to like it. You know what I mean? I don't want to play the game. It still attracts me. Next up, when I was introduced to these characters, I was like, this is awesome. I actually bought this in a Five Below for $5, and I was glad I picked it up. And that is Joshi. Yeah, it was $5 in Five Below. I don't know how they did that, but they did. This one is the classic of all classics. This is one of the reasons Nintendo was not going to go ahead and do Nintendo in America, because they were scared of Atari because of this particular character. In the arcades, this used to kill it, and that is Pac-Man. Very cool character. I'm very happy I picked that one up. Just for the history, the nostalgia, the memories when I was a kid playing quarters after quarters after quarters after quarters. It was just amazing to me. Some of these characters that I'm going to show you right now are some of my favorite ones. And I'm going to show you now in video too, because I do have other ones that are very rare, which I will tell you. But these are just like fan favorite ones for me. And I just like them. I'm so happy I got them. And you guys may be like, why? This is nothing. But when you see them, if you grew up with me, this is all the games I used to play. The first one is from Microsoft, Banjo and Kazooie. I played Banjo-Kazooie when it came out for the N64 like crazy, but now it's owned by Microsoft, so I played it again on the Xbox like crazy. And I'm so happy Banjo-Kazooie made it to Smash. Next up, I predicted this. It was just obvious it was going to happen when it came out. These two characters, I predicted that they were coming out way back in the day, like when it came out for Wii U, the game. I was like, they have to do it. They have to. But I don't think one of the characters came out in the Wii U. I think it came out in the Switch. And it was just a matter of a phone call. But when I saw the first one, I was like, definitely the second one is going to come out. The first one that I predicted was Sonic. And I did play a lot of Sonic when I was a kid. Hours and hours and hours trying not to drown, trying to beat all the Robotniks, trying to get all the diamonds. Sonic, hands down. I did predict it. I mean, it was obvious. A lot of people predicted it. That first matchup between Mario and Sonic that I did, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This character, I always thought it was a Nintendo character when I was a kid, because I used to play every single one that came out. But then I started learning companies' names, started learning first party, third party, and I was like, wait, this character's not Nintendo. I think that company should sell it to Nintendo anyways, to this point, because I still feel it's a Nintendo character. And I still feel Nintendo would do a great game if they had it in their possession, that is. And that is the Blue Bomber, Mega Man. This is hands down my favorite character of any video game ever. I'm just sad that there's no games that are coming out of him new. But this is hands down my favorite character since a kid. I have beaten every single Mega Man out there, except for one. Because I do have it, but I do have it as a collector's edition package. It has all the games in one city. But I want to buy the cartridge of Mega Man X3, put it on my Super Nintendo, and play it like it's supposed to be, and beat it. I never played Mega Man X3. I have it, but I never played it. Everything else I have beaten, even Mega Man and Bass. I got a repo on that one in the last convention. I was so excited. I got it as a Super Nintendo cartridge, and I played it until I beat it. Done. Every single Mega Man game that was ever released. No, I'm not talking about Mega Man Zero or any of those advanced games, which are great. Don't get me wrong, they're great. Just Mega Man. All the Mega Man games I got. Very happy that I got them, except for that Mega Man X3, which one day I eventually will buy. And it's the only retro game and last game that I will ever buy more than $200, $300, $400. I don't care how much it'll be. If it's authentic, if the sticker is intact, I will buy. If it have a box, I will buy. It's the only one I will buy. Next up is some fighting series characters. Very happy that they came out. That is Terry Bogard. Very happy he came out. I was a big Fatal Fury fan growing up, and when I saw him come out, I was like, what? And then, of course, the Street Fighter series, which is Ken Masters, if I'm not mistaken. I think he started as a regular character, like you could pick as a partner in Smash, and then he became a regular character. And then, of course, Ryu, how you want to say it, I don't care. Those from Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie to Mega Man, that is my childhood right there. And there's so many games. I remember Street Fighter, my friends used to come over, because I think I was the only one with a Super Nintendo in high school, in middle school. I don't know why. Maybe my friends were acting like they're too good to play video games. But they used to come over and play some Street Fighter with me all the time. Oh, I was the only one with Street Fighter. One of those two. Maybe they did have Super Nintendo, but they didn't have Street Fighter. Maybe I'll go with that one. Very cool characters. I enjoy their series to this day. I'm just mad that Street Fighter V is an exclusive PlayStation and not every other console, which is weird to me. But that's another story for another day. But that is another set of my collection. I'm going to stop the video here to go ahead and start video 3 and continue with my collection, because I'm not done. No, I'm not done. Anyways, let's go, guys. See you in the next video. Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, hit that bell. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about the video. And tell me if you saw all 3 or all 4, or I'm not sure how many videos I got. I got so many more Amiibos. If you've seen all the videos, that'd be great. Peace out. This is DJ Ness, Mr. Yankee Man Hat, better known as Ulysses. Take care, guys. On the next video.